What's up everyone? Nerdy Newb here, and as you probably could tell by the title of this video, this is not an unboxing video. In this video, I'm actually going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have been asking me. I did a series of videos where in the videos I asked you guys to ask me questions specifically for this video. I'm really excited because we had a lot of people actually ask questions. I'm going to do my best to try to get to all of your guys' questions. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just want to knock these out for you. The reason I wanted to do this video is because I've been talking to a lot of you guys in the comment sections, and I just realized that I've been getting a lot of the same questions being asked by multiple people, and I figured I could just do this video, and that way, for those of you who have been wondering, how old am I? What's my name? I can just throw it all out there in this video, and then that way you guys can just all watch it. I'm sure I'm still gonna have people asking me those same questions, but you know, we'll deal with it. And actually, at the end of this video, I'm gonna reveal who was the winner of my Guess My Age giveaway that I did on one of my videos. I don't even remember which one. I think it was my Instagram giveaway video. I said, hey, if you can guess my exact birthday, you win a prize. So we'll go through that and see who won. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna go in the order of the videos posted. So hopefully you guys, if you asked me questions, hopefully you asked them within the videos that had that Q&A question, which is like, there's like, what, 5 of them? Alright, here we go. Adam Parsons asked, do you teach potions at Hogwarts? The reason he asked that is because I had my hair down and I made a comment on one of my videos about how I look like Professor Snape. So I'm assuming that was a Snape comment. No, I don't teach potions at Hogwarts. Oh, Adam, you're so funny. Triforce Synergy asked, from all of the boxes you're subscribed to, which one do you feel you like best and is worth the money? Super Geek Box. What if I said Gizmo Crate? That would have been clearly a joke. Jen Gooberfish, what subscriptions have you canceled so far? So the only box that I've really legit canceled is my comic block, and that's because I signed up for the sci-fi block. There are a lot of subscription boxes I'm planning on canceling. I actually just finally sat down and made up this list. These are all of the subscriptions that I'm subscribed to that I'm subscribed to. So I probably could add like this many more that I'm paying for but as gifts for other people. But these are actually all the ones that I'm receiving. So it's quite a few. I don't even want to count them. It's more than 25, that's for sure. So I'm gonna do another video soon to update you guys on what I'm doing, but my goal is to really look at this list and figure out which boxes have been good, which boxes have been great, and which boxes have been terrible. Will you be subscribing to the Funko Star Wars box? That was from SSYD Jen. I had a lot of people ask me that actually. Yes, I am subscribed to the Smuggler's Bounty box. Crapples asked me a lot of questions. Here we go. Could you show us some pictures of your office or wherever your collectibles are? My collectibles are all over the place. They're in boxes right now because, as you know, or you might know, my room's a mess. And I thought I've been making this video that I thought would help me clean my room, and it's not. It's not helping. My room is a mess, which is why you never see the rest of my room. I'm sure you could tell just by my bed. Like, if you could take this and then spread it over there, that's my room. Most of my collectibles are in my office, the ones that I really like that are kid friendly. I usually put those in my office, so I will take a picture of it and put it somewhere. The thing about my collectibles in my office is I actually usually have like series or sets, and I put them out on my little bookcase, and then I'll like every so often I'll put them away and put a new set out or a different set, so it kind of just rotates. I don't have a place right now that just has them sitting. My ultimate goal is to clean my room and put some shelves up and actually have that as like part of my background of like all my vinyl pop figurines or you know, just everything really. I've gotten so much stuff. What box do you look forward to the most each month? Super Geek Box is probably the one that I really look forward to the most. I really like the shirts, and that's really not something I say about a lot of the boxes. I rarely like the shirts, but in Super Geek Box, I like the shirts. Honestly, sometimes I look forward to the Gizmo Crate box just because it's been so bad that I almost am like, can it get any worse, or is it gonna get better, and I get excited? Show us your cats. Mac! Mac! Hi, bud. Come here. Mac. So I have 2 cats. Mac is my OG cat. Hi, Mac, come here. And Kitty is the new cat. I got Kitty to play with Mac because my roommate moved out and took our other cat, Twiggy, and I thought Mac was sad, so I got Kitty, and they ended up not really liking each other. Sometimes I still think they don't like each other, but I think they've grown to just be okay with each other. Officially or unofficially, Mac is like my cat and Kitty's like my sister's cat. Come here, bud. Pet you. Come here. Hi. Come here. This is Mac. Mac has been not going to the vet a lot, but he definitely had some dental workup, so he's still a little bit mad at me because I had to put him in the crate a few times and he hates that, and he's gonna have to go again in a couple of days for his checkup. But this is my bad boy Mac. I got him when he was a little kitten, and now he's 9 years old, and he's my favorite because for those of you who have heard, I think cats actually do take on the personality of their owners. Let me do the Mac cat dance. I haven't done this in a while. So this is a shout out to Amy. Do 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 do. For those of you who always wonder why I don't like black shirts, it's because I have cats that go over everything and they shed like crazy and gets all over anything black, and it's awful. So that is why I don't like black shirts, which is, you know, what everyone sends to us is black shirts. Crapples, what else did you ask me? Favorite movie and TV show? Favorite movie? I'm like this with movies and TV shows and music. I don't necessarily have an all-time favorite movie. Sometimes I live in the moment, and sometimes, you know, I love old school movies. I guess if I had to pick some movies that I like, I could not pick one movie that I really like. I really like Notting Hill. I'm one of those sappy people. I like Notting Hill. And all the movies that are like that, I love 2 Weeks Notice, I love You've Got Mail. Those are old school movies. I love Hook and Little Giants and The Big Green, like those little like sports movies when I was a kid. Like, I love Little Giants. I absolutely love Little Giants. I love Sandlot. And then now, you know, I like random movies. I used to like scary movies. I don't really like those anymore. Like, I used to be really into like the Saw series. I don't really like that anymore. I like the happy ending movies. I love Crazy Stupid Love. I love the Avenger movies. I do like action-y movies, sort of. It just depends on if I connect to the characters or not. I can't really answer that, but I'm gonna stick with my answer of whatever I just told you. So, Little Giants. I like Spice World because I'm a huge Spice Girls fan. That's terrible. Oh, I like the Harry Potter movies too. That's not answering your question. I'm just yelling movies that I like. Same thing with TV shows. Honestly, it changes all the time. If I had to pick an all-time favorite TV show that I like, I'd probably pick Full House. And I'm really excited that they have that new Fuller House coming on Netflix soon. But I watch a lot of TV, and I don't watch as much TV as I used to because with filming videos and editing videos and work and everything, I'm not at home as much as I used to be. But I like TV, and I like TV like all wide ranges. I love How to Get Away with Murder is one of my newest ones that I love watching. I love Once Upon a Time. I love Grey's Anatomy. I love Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I love Survivor Man. I love Naked and Afraid. I love Gold Rush. I love Deadliest Catch. I love MTV shows like Awkward and Faking It. I love the challenges that they used to have on MTV, like Real World and Road Rules. They don't have Road Rules anymore, but then I like the challenges that they do. I love Survivor. I love all the criminal shows. I love Criminal Minds. I love SVU. I love cooking shows. I love Top Chef. I love Hell's Kitchen. I am so all over the place when it comes to shows. I could tell you what's on my DVR right now. Let's see. Homeland is a really good one. I love Homeland. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love Tiny House Nation because I really want to live in a tiny house. Modern Family, Pretty Little Liars. I'm like all over the place. I love trashy reality shows. I love sitcoms. I love dramas. I really like Parenthood, but they canceled that. Oh, I love The Fosters. Again, that didn't answer your question, but there you go. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? I think I would choose, this always changes with me, teleportation. Is that a superhero power? If it is, then I guess I'd choose that because it'd be nice to be able to just get to places like boom. But I feel like that's more of a Star Trek power. So if I had to pick like the normal superhero powers, I'd probably say the ability to read people's minds. Maybe even like not alter them, but like kind of like get in their minds a little bit, like Professor X. I don't know. I guess I would go with that. All right, Timo. Timo asked me a bunch of questions too. Let's see. What kind of wine do you drink? Anything. I drink anything. I prefer, no, I'm not even gonna act like I am a wino. I'm not. I drink anything. Honestly, when I drink, I usually drink to get wasted, as you probably could tell. I am not a casual drinker. I do not like to drink a glass of wine with dinner. I think that's a waste of calories. I don't like to just drink one beer. I think that's a waste of calories. Usually when I go out, if I'm gonna drink, I'm just gonna take shots. Like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a whole bunch of shots and I'm gonna be done. So with wine, I usually just go to Trader Joe's and I get some kind of like $5 to $7 bottle of wine, usually red, because red helps me get wasted a little bit quicker than white, and I'm not usually as hungover, although the last time I did my wine series, and I'm sure all of you guys know what I'm talking about, the infamous snack-oo box. Basically, like, I was hungover that night, but that's because I didn't eat dinner. Usually I just drink a bottle of red and I'm fine. So the whites tend to be a little bit sweeter and therefore a higher chance of me being hungover. So I would usually stick with red. Yeah, red. Red. My answer is red. If you had to ask me like what type of red, I don't know. If it's red, it's red. What type of work do you do? I know it's with kids, but is it like a teacher or something? I'm not a teacher. A lot of you guys ask me that. I work in recreation, and for those of you who don't know that, it's like, you know when you send your kid off to summer camp, or when you went to summer camp as a kid, it's that. I run those camps. Do I work at the camps? No. I am the one who oversees and plans and does all that. So right now I oversee a community center, and we have a year-round after-school program during the school year, and then we have summer camp, and I also have like adult sports, open gyms, and we have pre-K programs in the morning, and then we get rentals in our building. So it's just a wide variety of things. My main focus is the kids and their after-school program and summer camp, so that's why I stay pretty connected. I don't work directly with the kids. Well, it's kind of weird. I'm not a staff member who sits with the kids every day for 4 hours a day, but I am very heavily involved with the kids. I think it's really important just to keep them comfortable at our site, to make sure that they're good, and I try to learn everybody's names, and I try to talk to everybody constantly and just make those connections. So I stay really connected with our kids and what they are into, because I try to make sure that what we're doing at the program kind of fits what they're into, so that they stay connected. Because if you just run things that like we want to do, a lot of times they won't connect with it, and that's when you usually get more issues with kids not listening and problems with kids. So it's a really big deal to me that the kids are happy while they're at the program, and that's why I've always really been into working with kids. I've done it since I was a young kid. I used to run like neighborhood events with all the neighborhood kids. We'd have like talent shows and just themed days, and so it's really a perfect job for me. It's always just been something I've been into. So that's what I do. What's your favorite music? I like all types of music, and when I say that, I literally mean all types of music. Rarely do I have a favorite artist. There's some artists that I really will listen to all of their songs, but for the most part I like certain songs from certain artists, so it just varies. If I had to pick my all-time favorite musical person or group or whatever, Spice Girls. I'm a diehard Spice Girls fan. Apparently there's rumors that they might go on tour again for their 20th anniversary. I'm so excited. I was there in 2007. I did the reunion tour. It was amazing. So yeah, I hope they do that again. But the other thing that I like, which a lot of people think is really strange, is I like what I guess 12-year-old girls would like. So little boy music, which is I like Justin Bieber when he had first come out. I like Cody Simpson. I like Ryan Beatty. I like One Direction. And a lot of it's because I followed these acts when they were first starting. So I followed them on YouTube before they became big. Or with One Direction, I would watch them on YouTube from the X Factor UK. So I kind of follow these groups, and I got really into it. But it just changes constantly. When it comes to types of music, I like all types of music. I had the weirdest iPod that you probably could find, because I have anywhere from Eminem to Jay-Z to I have different country songs. I love Taylor Swift, I have One Direction, I have Justin Bieber, I have Spice Girls, I have Backstreet Boys, I have NSYNC, I have the Sound of Music soundtrack, I have the Les Mis soundtrack, I have movie soundtracks, I have everything. I'm just very, very random. Rarely do I buy full CDs now, unless it's an artist I really want to support. Usually I just kind of listen to what song I like, and I'll just download random songs. What's the all-time favorite shirt that you've received? I would say the two shirts I just got in my Super Geek box were awesome. It was the Kirby shirt where Kirby was dressed as different Nintendo characters, and then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtle shirt, which was the mashup between Ninja Turtles and Pokemon Squirtle. Where did BMO go? He's right there. Sorry, he was literally sitting on top of this giant mountain of boxes, like up there, and then I realized that you can't see him, so I moved him to this mini stack of boxes, and these are actually a second row of boxes of ones that I've just gotten that are not emptied out, and so I couldn't stack them on the top, so I'd have to do that soon, but yeah, there he is. I apologize, I think this video might be a little bit long, but I want to answer all of your guys' questions. What size do you get in the wearable? I've been wondering if I should go women's or men's sizing. Cat hair. I go men's medium, which has been pretty good to me. I wear, like, this shirt is a Target V-neck shirt and it's a women's large. That's like my usually go-to size, but these shirts are very stretchy. They're flowy, and a lot of times with these subscription boxes you get these really tight-fitting, like 100% cotton tight shirts that they don't stretch like these ones, which is why I changed most of my boxes to a men's medium. I really wear the shirts more so like when I'm filming boxes or when I'm just at home. I don't necessarily wear them out as much unless it's a really cool shirt. Which, by the way, I really did like that Power Ranger shirt that I got in my Loot Crate. But yeah, I get a men's medium. I like the way they fit better. And even with the men's medium, sometimes they're really big, like really big, and sometimes they're perfect, sometimes they're a little bit small. So it really just depends on the box and what type of shirt they give, because I've noticed with each box, like, some have better shirts than others. What kind of sports are you into? I love sports. I played basketball and softball in high school. I played softball in college. So I'd say softball, playing wise, is my favorite sport to play. I actually didn't like playing basketball. It was really, like, it made me really tired. And I am not good at, like, long distance things. So in basketball, like, if I was sprinting to play defense and sprinting on a fast break, I was done. So I had to be taken out to have a break because that was too much running for me. So softball was my legit thing. I'm pretty fast, or I was pretty fast. So just running, and I was a slap hitter too. So not a power hitter. I would literally try to, like, hit a ground ball to the shortstop and just run really fast to get on pace. And that worked out for me. I like playing softball, and now that I'm older, I like playing adult softball, slow pitch, and I like playing adult volleyball. The sports that I'm into watching, I love watching football, which is actually what I'm watching now because it's on, like, I don't know what I'm watching, but it's like just clips of the games from this past weekend. So I love watching football. I love watching baseball. I love watching hockey. Hockey is actually my favorite sport to see live. So if I had to go watch any sporting event live, I actually love hockey the best. I like watching basketball, not really. I watched the Warriors this past season because they did really awesome. Obviously they won the championship, so I was really into the way that they played. I liked just the fast pace of them. I've gone to a lot of Warrior games in the past. I just am not a fan of watching basketball as much as I am of other sports. I am a huge Giants fan, I'm a huge 49ers fan, I like the Warriors, and I love the Sharks. So those are kind of my teams. Sometimes catch myself watching soccer, and sometimes I really like watching curling. You know, the one with the big stone and they push it on the ice and then the people sweep it. I like watching that. I could sit here and watch that, and I have sat here and watched that. But I'd say football is the sport that I love watching the most. To the point where I actually will watch any football. Like, it doesn't even have to be the 49ers, which they suck this year, but I actually can watch any football game and get into it now, which is awesome, because it was never like that in the past, but I really, really enjoy football. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say who asked me that. Let's see. The person who asked me about the shirt size, that was Nanospheres, so thank you for that. And then Cody Mack asked me about what sports I was into. Daya Rosario, what is your favorite item that you have gotten from unboxing, unpacking? It's so hard to answer because I've got so much stuff, and I just off the top of my head I can't really think of anything. I actually really like this BMO plushie that I got, like all the ice cube trays I've gotten. I like when I get Dorbs because I really like Dorbs a lot. I feel like my answer could be so much better. I've gotten so many like really cool things though past few months. Blue or green? It depends on what kind of green. If it's like a neon green or like a lime green, I would say green. If it's like a forest green or like a darker green, then I would say blue. I really like teal, which is kind of in between those. Oh, that was from Nene Chigo. Sorry, I butchered that. Tom Girl Gamer basically has the same thing that Tim did, is like, what do I do? Am I a full-fledged teacher, or what am I working towards? So I am done with school. I am a recreation professional. That is what my career is right now. recreation. Anytime you play any kind of adult sports league, or you go to a summer camp, or you go to any kind of thing at a rec site, or especially event that's made by the city, that's what recreation is. When I got to school, I originally decided to be a kinesiology major because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and next to kinesiology it was always PE, and I was like, oh, I love PE. And then when I got into college, I was like, okay, I'll be a PE teacher, because I always kind of wanted to be a PE teacher, but then I just didn't want to do the science that was involved in kinesiology. So I moved to recreation, and you know, I'm quite happy with that decision. I think being a PE teacher would have been really cool, and I think I would have been good at it, being able to be a little bit more hands-on with the kids. But I love what I'm doing now, and I've been really working towards my career since I was, I started when I was 18, so that's kind of where I'm at now. Who's your favorite, or what is your favorite DC superhero? That's from Dom X Unique, which is Dominique Manuel. You know, I'm not a huge DC fan, to be 100% honest, but if I had to pick, I'd probably just go with like Batman. I do like Batman a lot. When I was in high school, I liked Superman a little bit more. I would say now I like Batman. Why don't you like black shirts? That was from Belkis E, my cats. What is your first name? Did you grow up in the Bay Area or end up for school there? My first name, drum roll. I guess I could find some sound effects that were drum roll, because my drum roll is terrible. I'm not good at drum rolls apparently. My first name is Stephanie. I hate that name, or I hate Stephanie. So I go by Steph. That is usually how I introduce myself, which doesn't usually work because people never understand what I'm saying. I usually get, oh, like Beth, or I've gotten some really weird names, but it's Steph, which is short for Stephanie. So that is my first name. I am from the Bay Area. I grew up in a town called Pleasant Hill, and I moved out to this area where I'm at for school, for college. So I went to Cal State Hayward, aka East Bay. So I live around there. Not gonna tell you exactly where I live. That was from Lauren J. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job of like reading these names. Adam Parsons. When you started filming these unboxing videos, did you have a target number of subscribers, and now that you're around 500, are you already thinking of 1,000, 2,000, and so on? When I first started doing these videos, I didn't think anybody would watch my videos. I just started doing them as an excuse to all of my friends and family for why I had so many subscriptions. So my excuse was, oh, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. But I would have ended up with this many subscriptions anyways. Maybe not as many as I have, because now there are times where I buy subscriptions because I know that you guys want to see them, or they might be good for unboxing. Yeah, I basically had 15 subscriptions and freaked out and was like, oh, I'm just gonna start a YouTube channel because that'll be a good excuse for why I'm buying so many boxes, because a lot of people question like, why are you doing that? And I like to waste my money on random things, so that's why I'm doing it. So I did not have a target number. Now that I'm 500, am I already thinking about 1,000? No, because 500 took forever to get to. It was a struggle. That last 3 subscribers was a struggle, and I've slowly seen my channel kind of slow down a little bit with the number of subscribers that I'm getting on a daily basis, which from 300 to 400 was a lot. Like, that happened within a week, and now it's slowed down quite a bit. So no, I'm not looking at 1,000. That seems so far away from now. My new goal is 750, but even that seems pretty far away. What's my ultimate goal? Now that I know people watch my videos, I would love eventually if I could hit 100,000 subscribers. The only reason is because I saw that if you get 100,000 subscribers, YouTube will send you this like silver play button, like plaque thing, and I think that's so cool. Again, I like to win, I'm competitive, so it's like, I want that plaque. I should be competitive and say, I want to hit 1 million subscribers so I get the gold one, but it's okay. If I could ever hit 100,000 subscribers and get the silver one, I would be set. That would be life goals right there. Track. Crusader Puma. Are you a teacher at school? So I already answered that. I want to take a guess at your age. I think you're 24 or 28. Well, that's a weird 2 guesses. I'm gonna announce my birthday later on this video, but I am 28 years old. I see your brains turning. Did I get the right year? Who knows, but I am 28 years old. And just to make it even better, I'm turning 29 this year. Julio Goulart, when did you decide to work with kids? Again, I've always worked with kids, just started off with my neighborhood kids, then started playing sports, so I took a break from that. And the neighborhood kids, that was just like something I used to do for fun, although I went to summer camp my whole life growing up, and I loved like being like, they called me Shadow because I used to like always follow around certain counselors, and I loved like helping them with things. I was that kid, kind of the try-hard kid. I started working with kids again when I got into college. I got my first job with a company called Skyhawk Sports Academy, and I basically in the summer ran week-long sports camps for kids, which was amazing. And then it just kind of you know, steamrolled. You know, what I'm doing now isn't necessarily working directly with kids again, but I'm running programs for kids and I get to be part of that. I've been lucky enough to have a lot of awesome friends that have kids now, and you know, you guys are starting to get to know my god kids. But when Maddie was born, Maddie is Dana's daughter, it turned my life around. I kind of like was just kind of going about my life like a robot, and then Maddie was born and you know, something kind of clicked. I felt like I had more purpose in life, and it was great. It's been great ever since. Now I've inherited a whole bunch of other god kids, and I love getting to be part of their lives. I love getting to watch them grow up, and the same thing for all of the kids at my program. I love getting to watch them grow each year during summer. You know, I just like getting to see them every day. It's super cool. Also helping them through the bad times, because you know, kids have growing pains where they go through phases and they don't listen, or they just, you know, sometimes act out, and I like helping kids through that. I am really big about not giving up on kids. That's really, really important to me, and it's something that I really try to like practice and preach, is that all kids, you know, give them a chance. They're kids, and if something's wrong, then usually something's wrong deeper, not just like the outside, what's going on deeper, and just getting to know them in that way to help them through their problems. Roy, your boy, how did you get into unboxing? LOL, just curious. So the reason I got into unboxing videos is because I found out about Loot Crate a long time ago, started watching unboxing videos for it, was like, this is amazing, and then signed up for it, not realizing that how many different types of boxes there were. Of course, as I started watching YouTube videos, like more suggested videos would pop up, and it just steamrolled. It would be like, Nerd Block. I was like, ooh, what's Nerd Block? Arcade Block, what's that? And then I just ended up, I mean, within a week, I think I ended up with 15 subscriptions. The reason I started doing unboxing videos again is because I needed an excuse to have all these boxes for all of my friends and family who thought I was crazy. But the other thing was, I thought about it, was like, look, the reason I ended up with so many boxes is because I sat for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on just YouTube watching people's unboxing videos and finding a box and going, okay, I need to find the month previous for this box and the month previous, and I would always be jumping from different people and different videos and channels because no one really had like just like a place where I could just go like, okay, I want to see last month's box. So I thought it'd be cool to start that and kind of have a place where people can kind of go to my channel and get almost everything that they needed and hopefully be entertained at the same time. Sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't, who knows? But that's kind of just how I got into it. And now it's just become kind of a bigger thing. And the cool thing about it is that I've always loved taking videos, I've always loved taking pictures, and I've always loved editing things. So this is kind of a perfect fit for me because I like filming the videos, I like editing them, although time consuming, I do like editing them, and yeah, I like putting them out, and I love getting feedback from you guys. It's super fun. Will this last forever? Who knows? Probably not. Financially, I don't, you know, if you can imagine how much these all cost me a month, I don't think financially I'd be able to do this for the rest of my life, but we'll see. Hollow 1, what's your favorite color? Purple. I love purple. Thomas Harder, how many boxes are you subscribed to and what are your favorite boxes? I've already talked about my favorite boxes. You know what? I'm going to give you guys a preview of this. Let me count these up. Based off of this list, which I just kind of sat down and started writing the boxes that I thought I was subscribed to, I might be missing some of these, and I did cancel my comic block, but there's 36 names listed here, so 36. I'm going to go with 36. Cody Mack, are you a religious person? No. I think my mom's pretty religious, or she grew up religious. I did not grow up religious whatsoever. I've been to church. Actually, before all of my friends got married and had kids, I had only gone to church like twice. And one time I fell asleep during it because I was tired. I've been going to church a lot more because there's been a lot more baptisms and a lot more marriages that I've attended. But for the most part, I am not a religious person. Joanne Hardy, what do you work as and who's your roommate? So I already talked about my work. My roommate is T. I think she's sleeping now because she is a PE teacher, so she goes to bed super early. T, which you guys will see because I'm making her do the Bean Boozled challenge with me sooner or later. We've been talking about doing it for like a month now, and it just kind of it's been sitting there like we can't find the time. My friend T, her name is Teralyn. T is for short. I have a vlog video with her. I haven't posted it. We went to the Giants game. Teralyn is one of my friends that I met in college. She played basketball, and I met her through that because I met her through like all of the basketball players. And then she also played on our softball team for 1 year. I don't even know how that ended up happening. T's a goofball. She's like a little kid. I'm like a little kid, so we became friends pretty quickly. I like being around her because she's pretty immature and I'm pretty immature, but being around her makes me seem more mature than I am, so that's nice. No, But for reals, we get along really well, and we've been friends ever since. Gosh, we've known each other for almost 10 years now. I would say like we're going on like 8 years, but she has moved in. She was here a couple times. I've had so many people live in my house. It's been crazy. I had softball teammates living here. I had friends living here, but now it's really just me, my sister, and T, and Mac and Kitty. Casey De Leon. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I like saying it like that. De Leon. Do you like horror movies? Not really. No. Which is your favorite subscription box? Already answered that. Are you going to make other videos that are not unboxing, maybe like vlogs? So I've started doing vlog videos. I will do some like challenge videos, like the Bean Boozled challenge, because just thinking about it makes me gag, so I can imagine that that's going to be an entertaining video. But yeah, you know, I have some ideas in my mind and I'm going to play around with them. We'll see how it goes, but vlogs are the new thing that I've started because I do have... Hey, you know what? I did an unboxing video for this, but I never posted it, I don't think. But I got this bad boy about a month ago, I think. This is my Canon G7X. It's a really cool camera for vlogging. Basically it has a flip-up screen and it has continuous autofocus. I originally got this camera because I thought I could vlog with it and do my unboxing videos, but I didn't like the way that it looked. It's very clear and HD, and I just didn't really like that for my unboxing videos. I'm hoping to eventually get the Canon 70D so I can get the continuous autofocus. That way, like when I hold things up like this, it'll focus on it and not just be blurry. Barricades, glitch, what's your favorite box of all time? I already kind of talked about that. Do you like Pocky? Yes. I liked Pocky a lot more when I was younger. Now it's pretty mainstream, so I don't like it as much. I actually liked Yan Yans better when I was younger. I really enjoyed trying to like portion out my chocolate in the Yan Yans. You know, my chocolate to biscuit ratio, and I'd be really sad if I ever ran out of chocolate, or like if I had a lot of extra chocolate and I could just use my finger to eat it. But I do like Pocky. You know what I like doing? This is really weird. I like taking the like chocolate or the cream ones, like the thinner ones, and I love putting them in between my teeth and like pushing them in my mouth and scraping the chocolate off of the stick. That's a strange thing. The man 7431. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't. I've always found myself to be one that probably wouldn't be good in a relationship because I don't like when people are in my space. I like to choose what I want to watch on TV. I like to choose what I want to do. I'm very selfish sometimes. But yeah, you know what? No, not right now. Right now I am focused on my career, and now I'm really into this YouTube thing, and you know, I'm good right now. It's just not something that I'm looking for, and if I ever stumble upon it, then great. Just being in a relationship in general, like just the thought of that doesn't really, like, I'm just right now, I'm not a huge fan of that. You know, but eventually. McCaleb Earl, what is your favorite meal theme? Meal theme. I don't know what that means, what a meal theme is. I love food. I love all types of food. I love to eat food all the time. I've been gaining weight because I eat too much food, which is why I finally purchased a new Fitbit. I've gone through like 10 of these, but I finally got a new one so that I could try to stay a little bit more active. I like all types of food. I grew up eating TV dinners, so I love TV dinners. I love airplane food. I love fast food. I love fancy food. I love going out to eat at fancy places. But if I had to pick like a type of food, I really enjoy sushi right now. Sashimi specifically. I could probably eat that every day. I try not to though, because you know, eating a lot of fish isn't that good for you. At least raw fish. But yeah, I like pizza. I actually don't really like Chinese food, which is strange because I'm Chinese, but I really like sandwiches with prosciutto and honey turkey. I like Italian. I like all food, but I like sushi the best right now. I don't know if that's what you were going for, but that's how I'm gonna interpret the question. Cody Mack, you said you're Asian. Exactly. What heritage are you? Chinese? Just wondering. Chinese. I'm 100% Chinese. Chris Castillo, what's your real name? Steph. Who motivated you to do unboxings? Just all the people who have unboxings that motivated me to purchase all of the boxes. What's your hobby besides unboxing, and are you single? So I am single. Just answer that. What are your hobbies? I've always gone through hobbies like no other. I've always been the type of person, which is what scares me a little bit about this, is that I get addicted to things like hardcore. Like I will literally go from 0 to 100 with like just automatically, and I'll be into something for like 2 weeks to a month, and then I just drop it cold turkey and I stop and I don't ever do it again. Most recently, before I started doing unboxing videos, I was really into, gosh, all the hobbies. At one point I wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and so I have a guitar. That comes back every so often, but you know. I was really into Rainbow Loom. Like my Rainbow Loom collection was like hardcore on point. I have always been a collector, so I like to collect things. Like I get into just random things. Like, I mean, just Pogs and Pokemon cards and things like that. The hobbies that I enjoy that continuously that I feel like don't really ever leave me, I love longboarding, which is like skateboarding, but with longboards because I'm a terrible skateboarder. I love longboarding. I love snowboarding. I do that a lot. I like playing adult sports, which I don't do as much, but like adult softball or adult volleyball, and I like taking pictures. I used to take a lot of pictures of my godkids. That kind of slowed down a little bit, but I hope to start that back up again because I really do enjoy that. And I like watching TV a lot. I wish I had more time to watch more TV. Adam Parsons, what's your favorite sandwich? That's so funny. I just answered that. I like prosciutto and honey turkey on, I really don't like bread, so if there's a wrap or like lettuce wrap, I'll do that. I like lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, and pepperoncinis, and usually extra pickles and extra pepperoncinis. I don't like mayonnaise or mustard. I despise mustard, but I really don't like sauce on my sandwich. Salt and pepper is good though. Can you do any impressions? No, I'm a terrible person at impressions. Every time I try to do any kind of accent, it usually ends up sounding English, but when I do an English accent, it usually ends up sounding Asian. And the thing that I think about when I do an English accent is I try to emulate the Spice Girls, so that's probably not good. Because they're like, hello, hi, which just sounds like I'm saying hello and hi. I watched this video of the little kid. He had like this turtle and he dropped the turtle and he said like, the turtle went in the water, but he's not dead. He just goes in his shell. What's your favorite song from a Disney movie? What's your favorite song from a Disney movie? Rendition compulsory. I don't know what that means. Right now, let it go, let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, turn away and slam the door. That's a kid favorite, so randomly I'll break into song. Batgirl said, what's your favorite video game? Of all time, I'd probably say I had a lot of favorite Super Nintendo games. I really enjoyed Super Mario Brothers, but I needed the Game Genie. Sorry, I'm a cheater. I liked Street Fighter. I liked Super Mario Kart. I had this like weird aquatic Olympic game of these like weird like starfish and frog Olympics thing. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Comment below. I forgot what it was called, but it was like at one point you were this thing and you would jump on this sponge and you do spins, or you had to feed the fish, or you had to jump over the electric eels. I really liked that game a lot. Newer games, I like Super Smash Brothers for the N64. I like Mario Kart for the N64. And I loved Mario Party for GameCube. Everything else is kind of just whatever. I want to play Super Mario Maker because it looks fun, although I feel like that would frustrate me and I don't have a Wii U. So, Bizzer TMF said, can you please say what subscriptions you have that send packages to all of the world? I don't know that yet, but that's part of this video. When I do this video, I'm going to research all of these and figure out, which ones will ship worldwide and how much roughly will that cost, because I know I have a lot of international viewers and a lot of you guys have asked me that. Let's see. I think I'm dwindling down towards the end. This is going to be such a long video. Crapples, what is your favorite snack item? I like chips. I'm not super picky about the chips. I like jalapeno chips. I like regular Lay's potato chips. I love spicy nacho Doritos. I would say chips or like cheddar popcorn. For those of you who live in like the Chicago area, I'm super jealous because I love Garrett's popcorn. I just like savory items. Anything that's really savory, I'll eat. I like beef jerky, anything that's salty. I want to say thank you to everyone who said congratulations on 500 subscribers. You guys actually noticed that before I even noticed it, which was super cool. I think that's all of the questions that I had on those videos. Hopefully you guys didn't post them randomly in other videos, but I just looked at the videos that I had actually said like post this. So I want to do the winner of the giveaway. Let's see, it wasn't the hidden giveaway, it's the giveaway that I do. I don't know, go see the Instagram video if you want to see the giveaway. So the winner of that giveaway, let me look at all these comments and see who was the closest. I wanted to do like a whole chart about this, but I'm just gonna do this for the moment. I was surprised by how many people thought I was super young, and how many, even like not even 21. I wouldn't do a wine series if I wasn't 21. Okay, that's all the questions I have. So let me look through this. I'm pretty sure I know who the winner was because I've been keeping my eye on this. So I'm gonna give you my exact birthday and then I'll tell you who the winner is. Let me just do one more double check. But yeah, it was surprising how many people thought I was like super young. And then there was a few people who thought I was older than I am, which is fine. It was kind of just all over the place. But my official birthday is November 12th. 1986. there was a person who got extremely close. Nobody guessed that exact date, but Nicole Dory guessed November 13th, 1986. So Nicole Dory, you are the winner of the giveaway. I think you live in the UK, it sounds like, because of the way that you put your date, which was 13th November 1986. So I will contact you, Nicole Dory, to figure out how to get the giveaway items to you, and if for some reason I can't get them to you, I'll make sure that you get something that's worth your while. So I will be in contact with you. Alright, I guess that's it. That was my Q&A. Q&A number 1. Hopefully there'll be a lot more Q&As in the future. I realized I gave you guys a hashtag, and on YouTube it doesn't work the same way as everywhere else, so I'm gonna nix the hashtags on YouTube because it doesn't actually help me. But if for some reason any of you guys ever have Twitter or Instagram, I'll probably do like Q&A videos every so often, and I'll go based off of questions there. So if you guys do have questions or more questions that you want answered, you guys can go on either Twitter or Instagram and do hashtag. I'd rather you go on Twitter because I think it's easier to figure out, like, just to search a hashtag for that. But if you do hashtag AskNerdyNoob, that way it can just go on Twitter and, you know, type in that hashtag and all of the tweets will pop up. But yeah, I'll give you guys more direction with that in the future. But if you have any questions, you know, hopefully this can be kind of a reoccurring thing. I don't know how many people, I mean, you guys kind of know a lot about me already, so I don't know how much more there is to know about me, but we'll see. Alright, you know what, thank you so much for watching. At this point, I don't have a new subscribers page, although I'm sure I've had new subscribers subscribe. I just haven't had a chance to make a new page, so actually I'm going to go back and do this old school, and I'm going to just pop up this first page, the very first page that I had, because, you know, my OG subscribers, I want to make sure they get shout outs. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating. This video wouldn't have been possible if you didn't ask me any questions, and I was super excited that I even got questions, so I really appreciate all of the support. You guys are awesome. I can't tell you guys that enough. This has been so much fun, and you know, however long this lasts, I'm down. Like, I'm along for the ride. I don't care if I stay at 500 subscribers, if I end up at 1 million subscribers. You guys are amazing, and yeah. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.